in a committee hearing room. Moving on to a story which hasn't gotten as much attention as it should have. On Wednesday in Hawaii, the president set aside a veto threat and he signed the Defense Authorization Bill. Among its provisions, it restricts the president's ability to transfer detainees out of military prisons in Guantanamo Bay as well as in Afghanistan. Instead of following through on a public veto threat he made on earlier versions of the legislation, the president issued a signing statement objecting to that provision and writing this, quote, "My administration will interpret and implement these provisions in a manner that does not interfere with my constitutional authority." Now, signing statements effectively instruct members of the executive branch on how to carry out new laws. President George W. Bush issued nearly 1,200 while he was in office in 2008. Candidate Obama actually attacked them as an unconstitutional end run around Congress.
Congress's job is to pass legislation. The president can veto it or he can sign it. But what George Bush has been trying to do as part of his effort to accumulate more power in the presidency is he's been saying, well, I can basically change what Congress passed by attaching a letter saying, I don't agree with this part or I don't agree with that part. I disagree with that. I taught the Constitution for 10 years. I believe in the Constitution and I will obey the Constitution of the United States. We're not going to use signing statements as a way of doing an end run around Congress.
But since he's taken office, the president has signed 21 bills that have included signing statements. In this case, the veto threat, signing of the defense bill, and the signing statement echo the chain of events from about a year ago, when liberal groups also pressured the president to veto and were eventually disappointed. Yesterday,